You know what's absolutely wild? Bathroom remodels in Northern Virginia cost nearly double what they do in the rest of the country. And that premium price tag is revealing some fascinating trends about how we live and what we value in our homes.
That's such a striking difference. What exactly drives those dramatically higher costs in Northern Virginia compared to other regions?
Well, it really comes down to our unique market dynamics. We're looking at labor rates that are 40 to 60% above national averages, with general contractors charging between $50 to $150 per hour and licensed plumbers commanding up to $150 hourly. But here's what's fascinating. Despite these premium costs, homeowners are still seeing incredible returns.
Hmm. Tell me more about those returns. Are people actually making their money back on these investments?
So, check this out. Mid range bathroom remodels in our region are recouping about 73.5% of their value at resale. And here's something even more interesting. Some minor cosmetic updates can actually yield returns of $1.71 for every dollar spent. That's like getting paid to upgrade your bathroom.
Those numbers are pretty compelling. But I imagine there's a lot of complexity in managing these projects, especially with all the local regulations.
Oh, you have no idea. Each county has its own unique permit requirements. Fairfax uses the Plus portal, Arlington needs separate trade permits, and Loudoun requires comprehensive building plans, with fees calculated as 1% of construction cost. And here's the kicker. Skipping permits can lead to some serious consequences.
Like, what kind of consequences are we talking about?
Well, we're looking at potential stop work orders, substantial fines, and in some cases, you might even have to tear everything out for retroactive inspections. Plus, and this is crucial, insurance companies might deny claims related to unpermitted work, which could be absolutely devastating if something goes wrong.
You know, I've been hearing a lot about these new high tech bathroom features becoming popular. What's actually trending for 2025?
Oh man, this is where it gets really exciting. The whole concept of bathrooms is being completely reimagined. We're seeing these incredible spa inspired sanctuaries with deep soaking tubs that look like art pieces, sophisticated shower systems with ceiling mounted rain heads. And get this, some even have chromotherapy with color changing LED lighting and built in aromatherapy.
That sounds more like a luxury spa than a bathroom. What about all this smart technology I keep hearing about?
It's pretty mind blowing, actually. Picture this: smart mirrors that display your calendar and weather while you're getting ready, heated floors you can control from your phone, and shower systems that remember your perfect temperature and flow settings. Some bathrooms even have integrated waterproof Bluetooth speakers and touchless everything.
But with all that technology, how do people ensure everything holds up in such a moisture heavy environment?
That's where material selection becomes absolutely crucial. For flooring, porcelain tile is still king in high moisture areas because of its density and low porosity. But here's an interesting trend. Luxury vinyl plank is gaining massive popularity because it's 100% waterproof and can perfectly mimic wood or stone without the maintenance headaches.
Speaking of materials, I've noticed a lot of changes in countertop choices too.
You're right about that. Quartz has completely taken over the market, and for good reason. It's engineered to be non porous, which means it resists stains and bacteria naturally. And unlike natural stone, you never have to seal it. Plus, the technology has gotten so good that some options are virtually indistinguishable from natural marble.
Let's talk about the actual remodeling process. How do homeowners navigate choosing the right professionals?
Well, this is where it gets interesting. You've got two main options: general contractors or design build firms. General contractors are great if you already have design plans and just need someone to execute. But design build firms? They're becoming increasingly popular among busy Northern Virginia professionals because they handle everything from concept to completion under one roof.
That makes sense for our area. What about timeline expectations?
Here's something that surprises most people. The pre construction phase often takes longer than the actual construction. You're looking at 3 to 6 weeks just for contractor selection, potentially 6 to 10 weeks for custom materials. And then there's the whole permitting process. But once construction starts, it follows a pretty predictable sequence.
What kind of sequence are we talking about?
Think of it like a choreographed dance. Week 1 is demolition and rough-ins. Weeks 2 and 3 cover drywall and tile installation. And week 4 is all about finishing touches. But here's the most important tip. Always keep a contingency fund of 10 to 20% because, you wouldn't believe what we find behind those walls in Northern Virginia homes.
That's actually really helpful to know. Any final thoughts for someone considering a bathroom remodel in our area?
It really comes down to understanding that our market is unique. Yes, we pay more, but we also get more in terms of value and return on investment. The key is doing your homework. Verify credentials through the Virginia DPOR, understand your county's specific requirements, and most importantly, don't rush the planning phase. Because in the end, a well-executed bathroom remodel isn't just about creating a functional space. It's about crafting a personal sanctuary that adds real value to your home and daily life.